welcome back. Today, this is going to be kind of a different video. I'm not going to be storing any photo cards or anything new. I'm just going to be organizing my binders, and I thought I would film it. So I don't know if this will be like a good video or not. I don't know. I just thought it might be fun to go through and organize together. So yeah, I'm gonna go through probably all of my binders and reorganize and fix it so they look nice and they're pleasing to me, but also have some space for like I will be adding like the placeholders for some things, because like I have stuff on the way, or I decided to add to a collection or something. So yeah, I thought also I could do my tour talks at the beginning of this video, because originally vlogged them, but I don't think I'm gonna post the vlogs, so I'll just talk about the concerts here, and then after kind of get that out of the way, I guess I'll probably just play music, and it'll be like a soothing little, maybe it's not soothing, I don't know what kind of music I'll choose, but yeah, so then it'll just be like no talking until like I end the video or whatever. But I thought that would be fun. I think I'll start with this binder because I don't think there's too much I need to do in this binder to fix it up or add to it, but we will see. So if you this will probably be a long video. It'll probably be sped up after I'm done talking, but it'll probably be a long video, so like grab a drink. I have some tea here. But so yeah, we're gonna start with the 17 bias binder, and I'm just gonna flip through and see like if I like the setup so far for things, or if there's something I want to change. But I'll start talking about we'll talk about Yoongi since that's the first one I went to. So I was extremely nervous because one, I had never been to Chicago. So I went to Chicago day one, I should probably say that. I've never been to Chicago, and I've never been to Chicago airport, and I haven't flown by myself ever, but I haven't like been on an airplane in years. And I wasn't scared of like being on the plane. I was scared of going through the airport because I was like, these are airports that I've never been in, and I've never been through an airport alone. So I was nervous, but obviously it was fine. It was, I think I want to change this. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed the glare. Okay, trying to decide if I want to fix these or keep them like this. But, so I was nervous about going through the airport, but obviously everything was fine. And then after I got to Chicago, everything was fine. But so Yoongi's, I think I'm gonna switch these two. Yoongi's concert. Okay, so I got there, and one of my like mutuals was there, but we ended up not meeting up or anything. Just it ended up, I don't know, things got a little chaotic, but I met this really super sweet ARMY, and if I remember, she went to New York, and I think she's going to LA. Maybe she's not, I don't remember. I'm gonna flip these two. And so like we hung out before the show outside because I had originally planned to go get merch at like 4:30 in the morning. I woke up, checked Twitter, and it was already wrapped around the like arena and everything, and I was like, you know what, never mind. That didn't, my brain didn't. Wait, why did I flip those? They were already, okay, I'm still recovering from all of the traveling. But anyway, so I didn't get the merch outside like I had originally planned to, but we hung out before the show. People were passing out the cutest freebies and everything, and it was so much fun. No, I'm not crazy, because those two are together. I'm not insane. I'm gonna flip these two. No, I'm gonna leave I want this one to be in the middle. No, I'll flip these two. Okay, I'm struggling. I'm sorry, but anyways, we hung out and everything. And then so there was like this line for me, but no one knew what the line was for outside. And it wasn't like VIP or merch or anything, right? And so we just kind of like started going on the other like side, because everyone was like, no, that's not a line for anything. So we were like, oh, well, we'll just like stand by the doors, whatever. And people started lining up behind us, so we ended up unintentionally forming two lines, but we ended up getting in the venue really early because of that, which is nice. But so because we ended up getting in the venue really early, we went and got in a merch line inside, and they only had like the t-shirts and hoodies and light sticks. They didn't have anything else. But I hadn't originally planned to get a light stick, but I bought a light stick, bought the hoodie because they didn't have any of the other things that I was going to try and get. And I bought batteries, and you need 3 batteries for an army bomb, right? We decided, oh, we need to go to the bathroom before we go find our seats. I get my pocket, there's only 2 batteries in it. So I couldn't even use the light stick for the concert. So that was kind of disappointing, but then we like split up because she was in a different section. And I go to my seat and everything, and the show itself was absolutely amazing. Yoongi was incredible. It was so good. So good. It was so good. I unfortunately was in a section, so I was in the upper section because I was just trying to get tickets because I wanted to go see him, right? So I didn't care what my seat was. Here's where we're actually going to be starting to get into organizing. All right, so you guys won't just be like seeing me flip through stuff now, but I'm going to talk through this so we can multitask, you know? So what I think I'm going to do, I'll leave that there. I'll leave that there for now. So my section, no one jumped, no one really sang a whole lot. Every once in a while, a little bit they did, but it was, unfortunately, it was kind of boring. My section, not the concert, my section. And so that kind of took a lot of the fun out of the concert experience, you know? And I'm still mad about this. But that took a lot of the fun out of like my normal concert experience. But the concert itself was fine. Oh wait, I know what these are for now. Okay, that's perfect. We'll leave those because I know what they're for now. But I said that I would never get like upper level again because it just feels like that section's not as fun. Maybe it was just the show I was at, the people I was around, but it did kind of, that's where this is supposed to go. it did kind of, it felt not so good, you know? It felt not so good to it just wasn't like hype. It was just different, you know? But the actual show was amazing. The people in front of me, I was a little upset at first, because even though like it's like one thing, like, so like if you're here and then the next one's kind of raised, you know, that kind of situation, the guy in front of me was still just as tall as me, and I'm 5'7.5" roughly, right? So I'm like 172 centimeters, whatever. He was still just as tall as me. And so I could not see for pretty much the entire show. And he had an army bomb. And I thought him and his buddy, like, the one guy had no rhythm. Could not, for the life of him, stay in sync, on beat, or any. It was interesting. But I was like, man, you know, because they didn't seem like they knew what was going on or anything. Anyways, they were armies, and so I was like, once I like realized they weren't just like random people who were like, their friends drug them along and they're just like in the way, I was like, you know what, whatever, they're enjoying it. I was able to film enough. His head was just in a lot of the shots, unfortunately. Although like halfway through the show, I think he noticed he was blocking my view, and he stopped raising his army bomb so high, because I couldn't get any shots when he would like raise his army bomb. So he stopped raising it so high and he kind of held it lower, and I was just like, thank you. So I think he noticed like I was trying to film some, and so it ended up being really nice. But the show was amazing. I did cry. I brought tissues because I knew I would, because I saw from the New York show that he ends the show with the song The Last, and I've only ever listened to that song 3 times now in my entire life. The first time I listened to it and I read the lyrics. Do I want to leave this? The second time, and so I said I could never listen to it, and I can't listen to it. It hits too close to home. It's too, yeah. And the second time I decided, I was like, you have to listen to it before his concert so you can prepare yourself. And so I did that, and then at his concert. So, and I don't know if I'll listen to it again. Oh, I should put these, since these are trading cards. Why are they back here? I don't know. I'm gonna put them in front of here. Should I move the trading cards in the back? I think I'm going to. Okay, let's do that. Well, we're moving it back. So Yoongi was absolutely incredible. Maybe I should have started with BTS since I'm talking about Yoongi. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But the show was absolutely amazing. Oh my god. The whole time I was like thinking to myself, I was like, this isn't sinking in, because like my brain was like, oh yeah, that's Yoongi, and I was like, okay, and no big deal. And I'm like, I know it hasn't sunk in, because I'm not like, oh my god, I'm seeing Yoongi in front of me. It was definitely, there was no like surreal moment happening for me during the show. I was just like, yeah, like, whatever, like, and I remember I was like filming, I was like holding my phone and filming, and I was like, this is a member of BTS, and my brain's like, yeah. And I was just like, am I not going to like get excited about this and be like, oh my god, I'm seeing Yoongi, Min Yoongi, Agust D, Suga in front of me right now? And so like the whole time I was in the concert, I was just like, yeah, you know, I bought tickets, of course he's in front of me. Like, I didn't know what was going on, And then I like get back to my hotel and stuff. My Uber driver was absolutely amazing. Oh my God, that was probably the one. So I don't like talking, but he talked and made me talk the whole time. But he was probably one of the best Uber drivers I've ever had. Uber driver. Yeah, probably one of the best Uber drivers. Drivers. Why am I saying drivers? Uber drivers that I have ever had. He was so much fun. But I got back to the hotel, I called my mom and everything, and it still hadn't sunk in, but so there's a reason I'm gonna like walk you through all this. So I go to the airport the next morning, whatever, leave, land, and then so I have to get my car and then drive 3 hours back home, right? So as I'm driving, I'm like an hour into my drive, right? After leaving the airport. And my eyes start getting like teary, like watery. And I was like, no, no, I can't start realizing that I saw Yoongi while I'm driving. But yeah, that's what happened. I think what I'm gonna do, I think I decided to separate all of my pre-order benefits, lucky draws of S-Coops. I may put these here. I think I had a page like this before, but I think I'm gonna put these here for now. Well, we may come back and visit that. But I think I'm gonna separate S-Coops's. I just don't know if I want to put them all at the back or after the era they happened, because I'm gonna put them all at the back. I'm gonna start them before this. So I'm gonna start them here, I think. Okay, let me get my attacker thing with all of them though. Let me put that there. But and so it starts sinking. I'm like, oh my God, I just saw Yoongi. Oh my, like it finally started sinking in. I was freaking out trying to drive and stuff. Anyways, I stopped to get coffee and stuff. So like it was all fine. I was fine. But yeah, so Yoongi puts on such an amazing show. Oh my gosh, it was incredible. It was so amazing. Like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know if I want to collect the Japanese cards moving forward, but I do have this one. Maybe I'll just use it like here. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. I don't want to separate S-Coops from here though. Oh, well, I do have this. I do understand that that's like not fun. Maybe I'll do that. Okay. But I'll do this one in the middle. But it was so incredible. Oh, I can't get over it now. Like, I think about it constantly now. But, so I like got home and everything. And I went to sleep super late just to get up early so I could drive, because I was not smart. I thought Charlotte was a lot closer to me, and I thought it was closer than Atlanta, but it's roughly about the same time driving for me. But Chicago is also just like an extra hour drive compared to Atlanta and Charlotte. But I chose to drive to Charlotte because I thought it was a lot closer. So I drove 6 hours on Friday. So I got home Thursday, left Friday again, drove to Charlotte. Because that's fun. And drove to Charlotte for TXT. And oh, I'm gonna do this. So this page can be finished. Nice. So drove to Charlotte. And couldn't get into my hotel, like for the valet. But anyways, we'll skip past that. Let me see. I think that's all I wanted to do in this binder. Hold on, I'll talk about TXT in a second. Yeah, I don't think I said I would come back to any, oh, this page is, this will be like a DVD page, I guess. So I'll leave this alone. And I'm not gonna put any fillers in. Oh, wait. I bought the Be the Sun DVD. Okay, actually, let me go get that. Okay, I'm going to push that up for a second so I can write these. Oh, this is funny. I'm gonna make placeholders for the Be the Sun DVDs, DVD and digital code, since I did purchase those. But, so we have S-Coops, is this the Sun? That's normally how we write it, right? Be the Sun DVD. Okay. Then we have Hoshi. Man, it's hard to write on this blanket. So TXT concert. So because I had missed out on merch for Yoongi, I was like asking my friend, and I was like, what time should I get there for TXT? And I was thinking maybe like 6 o'clock would be good. And she was like, I think that'll probably be good. It's because I didn't get there in time for merch, like the pre-sale merch, so like the day before. I didn't get to make it for that. What is this? Digital code. So I was going to get up early. And so whenever we decided 6 o'clock would be good. So whenever I woke up the next morning, I debated with myself if I should get merch or not, because I didn't want to get up. I was exhausted, but I ended up getting out there around 5:30, and there was people there, right? There were already people there, and they were so kind. So I ended up being second in line, which is really cool. So maybe it was a little after like 5:30. It was like 5:30. It was almost 6 when I got there though. So I'm gonna stick these here. Oh wait, no I'm not. I'm just gonna start a new page. Yeah. But so merch didn't open till 11. So we were out there for a while. Wait, where'd PK go? We were out there a while. Oh, I'm gonna do it like this. And eventually merch opened. I ended up getting everything I wanted, plus a little more because I hadn't planned on getting a lucky draw, the little like keychain thing, or a picket. And I saw the Yeonjun picket and I was like, I can't pass that up. So I ended up getting those. I ended up pulling Taehyun's little lucky draw keychain, and I kind of want Yeonjun's, so, but ended up getting all the lucky draws I wanted and stuff. I do have an extra Huening Kai I'm trying to trade for Taehyun. Okay, that's it for this binder. Hold on. Okay, so this binder needs work for sure. But yeah, so I am looking for those trades and stuff. But the people I met in line were so kind, and I hope they have a great time. They're going to DC to see TXT again, and I want to see TXT again. I said this in one of my videos while I was filming during the concert. I was like, this is the best concert I've been to. I was like, this is better than 17. And I had made friends with like the people next to me in my seats and stuff. And the girl, she looked at me and she goes, that's a lot coming from you, because like we talked about our ults, and she was a TXT ult and stuff. And so that was really cool. The concert was like her birthday present. It was really cool. This page, I don't know what to do with. I hate it though. Let's do the easy thing. Let's do the easy thing. I don't know what these are here for, so I'm gonna use them. Okay. But, let me address this real quick. For FML era, I'm gonna collect Uji and select 96 line things, and I may or may not be collecting OT13 for something. All of that's still up in the air, but I am collecting Uji for FML. Just the album things. Oh, and the Target exclusive. But so anyways, so when I first got tickets for TXT, I just bought the like the cheapest ones I could, right? Well, then somebody on Instagram was selling a VIP lower level, not the floor, but like right, it's practically on the floor. And I was like, oh my God, I want it. Ended up buying it. My mom said I could. She helped me with that because the reason I wasn't buying. All right, the carrot versions. The reason I wasn't buying, obviously, a VIP ticket was because it was expensive. And I'm trying to save for when 17 announces a tour, right? So anyways, I was able to buy those from that person, and I'm so glad that I did. Okay, we'll see how that works out. But anyway, so we got sound check. The day was a little hectic for me because after I got my merch, I went back to my hotel because it was literally right next to the venue. And I got ready and stuff, and then I couldn't reach the person I had like bought the tickets from because I needed their ID. And that made me panic because never did I think, oh my God, she scammed me, or oh my God, like she's just ignoring, like, well, at first I thought she was just ignoring me, and I felt horrible because I was like, what did I do? I'm someone, I automatically think you hate me. It doesn't matter. I automatically think everybody hates me, and I don't know why. It's so bad. It's so bad. I feel so bad too, because I'm like, I'm sorry that I feel this way. But so I just assumed she absolutely hated me. But then I started panicking because I was like, oh, I don't want to like miss out on sound check and stuff. And I like to be an hour early for everything. And then people started like, they were allowing people like to go in, they were opening the doors. And I was like, oh no. And so I started freaking out, and I feel so bad. And I can't apologize to her enough for like spamming her. But she did end up getting back to me. Everything was fine. Everything was good. I actually had started to worry that maybe something came up, like there was an emergency or there was like an accident. I started panicking for her, right? I'm like, I don't even really know her all that well, but started panicking, going into panic mode. So I ended up calling her like on Instagram, and I just absolutely regret it. I feel like the biggest... Anyways, I just feel awful. She was so kind, obviously. She was like, I'm sorry, I completely forgot. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. It's my fault. It's all my fault. Anyways, got into sound check and everything. And oh my God, when they came out for sound check, I freaked out. They are so tall. Like, I know they're tall. The person next to me, she was like, but they don't give off tall energy. And I was like, they don't. Like, it does. I don't think it registers how tall TXT is until you see them in person. Because like, I know people taller. I went to school with people so much taller than them. And I'm like, yeah, they're tall. I know tall people. Like, I wasn't like, oh my God, TXT, you're so tall. I'm like, yeah, you know, most of my family's their height, right? It just feels different. I don't know. They seem taller than anybody I've ever seen or met. It was weird, but it was these pages. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to move these over here. Okay, or we're gonna make kind of a weird page here, but it's all gonna be fine. Okay. Because actually, I know what I'm doing. I'm stupid. I'm gonna put this here. Yes. We're gonna start a digital code page. That's what I originally had planned, and I didn't. So all my digital codes will go here. I would like to get like A5 to do that with, so I may end up doing that. And then I'm just gonna make sure the larger inclusions are at least in order. Anyway, soundcheck was absolutely amazing. They were amazing. And so for soundcheck, I was so excited. I was so happy because Kai and Yeonjun stayed on like my side of the stage. So there was like but you can't film, right? You can't film soundcheck. And so, but there was like so many little interactions and stuff. And I was like, I hope for the concert that, you know, Yeonjun stays on this side. Spoiler, he didn't. He avoided me at all costs. Every video I had when he did come to my side of the stage, so say I'm here in the middle, right? He would look this way. He would either put his head up or put his head down, go over and look over here. And I was like, why? Why are you just skipping over? I just pretend you're looking at me, right? Wait, no, I said that wrong. Like, look straight so I can pretend you're looking at me. I messed that up. Right? You know, so I could have my little like, oh, Yeonjun looked at me. You know, obviously not, but like, you know, it's fun. It's fine. Anyways, he avoided me at all costs, it felt like. But the concert, it's truly the best concert I've ever been to. I want to see them again so bad. I don't think I can, but I do. I want to see them so bad. They were so amazing. Every song felt like a new song. Like, it felt like, obviously, like, I knew the songs, so it didn't feel like, oh my god, I've never heard this. But the way they perform it just felt new. It felt new. It felt incredible. The way they interact with the crowd is so fun. So during the concert, Taehyun and Kai ended up like staying on my side of the stage like the most, and that was really fun. So I got a lot of like Kai interaction and stuff, and then I ended up getting I got a little Bongyu interaction, and then I got quite a bit of Taehyun interaction. And that comes to my next point. I did end up with a concert bias who was not Yeonjun like I had anticipated. It did end up being Taehyun. And let me just say, he is probably one of the best performers ever. His dancing, his singing, his stage presence, the way he interacts with the crowd is something I hadn't personally experienced from anyone. He truly, TXT were meant to be on stage. I did like a whole little like paragraph thing on my Instagram talking about the concert. I still haven't posted about Yoongi, so I need to do that. But TXT are just, it was another level. It was amazing. If you haven't seen them, you need to whenever you can. And if you're going to see them, you are in for the best time of your life. And if you've already seen them, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Oh, it was so good. I think this binder is okay for now. But we set up for Uji, so that was my main thing for this binder. Oh wait, that one page where I skipped it. Wait, I want to do something with it. But yeah, TXT was absolutely amazing. This page, because this binder is just like keeping my extras that I don't want to get rid of, or that I don't need to because I've traded for everyone I want to trade for. And yeah, I couldn't trade these for S-Coops. So do I just leave this? Or do I just make this like, no, I can't do that. I don't know what to do. Okay, while I think about this, I'm going to finish out my tour talk real quick. But TXT, absolutely incredible, absolutely insane. Taehyun bias-tracked me at the concert so much that you'll see in this video, I'm going to add spots because I'm going to start collecting him. I originally collected OT5 because I biased the Che line of TXT, and I was like, well, if I'm going to be collecting 3 members, might as well collect the other 2. So I was going to collect OT5. But then it became too much for me because I was focusing on other groups. And so I was like, well, I'll just collect Yeonjun. But then I couldn't get rid of Kai's cards. So I was like, well, I'll collect Yeonjun and Kai. Here I am back to collecting 3 members, and it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. We will see if OT5 ends up happening because of that. But I think if I start collecting OT5, if that ever happens, it will be from whatever era I start. I probably won't go back because Subin Blue Hour R scares me. Blue Hour R? Wait. Yeah, Blue Hour. Scares me like no other card out there. That and Junghan. Junghan terrifies me. Junghan collectors, I am sorry. Jungkook, Junghan, and Subin, particularly Subin Blue Hour, terrify me. Everyone who collects them, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. My friends who collect any of those members and stuff, I'm always like, if I pull their cards, I'm like, I have it if you need it. Anytime I pull Junghan, I message my one Junghan collective friend and I'm like, I have Junghan, do you need him? And so I always give up my Junghans to her first. So the only Junghan I won't give to anyone is, where is it? This Junghan. And I won't give up. These 3 cards will never be given up because they were my first 17 pulls. And then I have my first BTS pull, but other groups I don't really have that for. Oh wait, no, I have it for TXT because my first pull ended up being Yeonjun. Okay, so those are like the only 3 groups I have like my first pulls from. So I keep them because I don't know, I'm sentimental like that. But yeah, I will be collecting 3 TXT members, and I already have a buy batch open unintentionally. So I will probably focus on getting some TXT cards. I know my goals were to collect S-Coops and J-Hope, but I think that's gonna have to wait till the second half. I'm already planning how I'm going to lay that out and buy those. So I think I'll still finish it by this year, at least J-Hope's. I don't know if I'll finish Teenage for S-Coops, but I think I can finish J-Hope at least the second half of the year, and then probably most of S-Coops. So after like June, I think I will focus on S-Coops and J-Hope. But for now, I'm going the wrong way. I only have this Sector 17. Oh, I remember. I didn't really buy Sector 17 albums. I forgot. I didn't really buy them for some reason. These are not double sleeved. Why are you guys not double sleeved? Is this binder not double sleeved? Wait. This binder isn't double sleeved. Oh, that card's damaged too. Wait. That's why I have so many. I bought, okay. Should I do that on camera? I wish this was like a live so I could ask if you guys wanted to see that or not. This video is probably gonna be so long. Should I just make, maybe I'll make like a TikTok of me like re-sleeving or double sleeving my collection, so like re-sleeving my collection. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna leave this binder as it is. I don't like that one page, but I don't know what to do with it. I really don't. I'm gonna go through my extra 17 cards and see if there's anything that I'm not going to, or that I can keep that will go with that page. But yeah, so TXT was amazing. They sang pretty much all the songs I wanted them to sing, and I filmed a lot. I jumped a lot. I didn't jump too much. I jumped enough. My calves hurt though, so I didn't lose my voice. I don't know how I didn't lose my voice, but I didn't lose my voice. And I'm actually still in shock that I didn't. But I'm so in love with them as artists. I have never had post-concert depression hit so bad that like I deal with depression anyways, but like I actually started getting so depressed just about my life in general, and I was like, what? Because most of the time my post-concert depression is just, oh, like I want to be at a concert, right? This hit so hard that I messaged my friend. I was like, Elise, is this normal? She's like, it can be. And I'm like, okay, good. But like, it sucks. I've listened to so much TXT. I have listened to so much TXT because it was the most amazing experience I've ever had. And I want to experience it again. It was just incredible. I may, like, at the end of this video, so like if you're not interested in maybe this video at all or whatever, I will, you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. At the end of the video, after I say like my goodbye, I will add some clips from my concerts. My Yoongi ones aren't gonna be that great because like I'm so far away, but it's fine. And my TXT ones are okay, I think, but I'll add some of those so you guys can like see just little shots from my concert, because yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do the vlog. I would like to vlog maybe my next concert and bring you guys along and maybe like introduce myself to you guys. Maybe you can actually see who I am. I think that'll be my whatever my next concert is, because I just don't really want to do the TXT and Yoongi one because I haven't vlogged in many years, and so it was still kind of new, but now I know like how I want to do it for future. So I think it can be a really good vlog now that I've vlogged 2 concerts already, and I was like, here's what I want to do in my next one. Here's what I want to do for the next one. So like I have the whole setup. So look out for any future concerts. But yeah, the end of the video, if you want to skip there, obviously you can. I'll have timestamps probably in the description. I don't know why my timestamps don't usually show up on the video. I keep trying to fix it. But I'm going to grab the BTS binder and I will probably start music. So there won't be any talking until I say goodbye. So you can just like enjoy, relax. But I will start the music now. All right, so this binder's still a little messy because I don't have any fillers for any of the groups, and I do have some nylon cards, and I didn't make any fillers already for her because it's still pretty, it was a pretty recent decision to start collecting nylon, and I haven't looked at like templates and just how much I have to go back, or if I'm deciding like how far I'm going to go back, because sometimes I don't decide to go back and collect every single card, you know, but I have to look and see if that's what I want to do for her or not. And I feel like I know I have more twice cards. So I will probably pick one to put here. That's why I left that split space empty. And then any future cards I don't want to get rid of, I will just continue to add to these pages. So that's kind of the plan with that. And I do need to finish Jenny. That is something I plan to do. But that's all the binders I'm going to be like organizing today. I don't think my other binders really need organization, or there's not really anything I can do with them at this point, so they're just having to stay the way they are. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like these kinds of videos, or if not, then I won't make any more like this. I'll just do the organization like off camera, like I normally do. And yeah, I actually forgot I had already organized NCT, so that one was pretty quick. But yeah, so I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, noon, evening, or night wherever you are. And I hope you're remembering to treat yourself with kindness, take it easy, be soft and gentle with yourself. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. And yeah, I will see you in my next video, which will probably be a storing photo cards video. So look forward to that, but bye.
Now I just miss
a concert bias. It's Tay. Oh my god! Oh my god. This is better than 17.
Oh, that's
Oh, I'm so horny. No!
That's saying a lot for you.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god!
시작돼 널 따라가는 이 별은 사건을 되감는 only sequence 익숙한 pain 기억 속에 내가 보여 dance with me dance with me dance with me 대고는 죄송해 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 I'm bleeding painfully 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 나의 립스틱으로 날 지우니 시선 stay for me stay for me stay for me I get used to it used to it used to it 행복해진 한계 견딜 수 없게 I cry Ooh rise and laugh 우연히 쏟아지는 너의 말에 뒷걸음질치는 날려 더 미치게 해 수많은 추억이 fading 이제 누려진 멈춰요 이 sequence no It's running through my head 이제서 느끼고 있어 그림자도 나는 복사돼 너와 약속한 세계의 끝은 기억 속에 내가 보여 dance with me dance with me dance with me 대고는 죄송해 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 I'm bleeding painfully 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 나의 립스틱으로 나를 지우니 시선 stay for me stay for me stay for me I get used to it used to it used to it 행복해진 한계 견딜 수 없게 I cry Stay for me, stay for me, stay for me I get used to it, used to it, used to it 행복해진 한계 견딜 수 없게 I cry Ooh Baby I just wanna be honest 내 party like the weekend 완전 듯이 falling in lie 하루가 feelings and disaster 서툴빛도 쉬어지는 맘이 넘쳐 스며드는 하수 I know that I can't be around so 듣기를 막아봐도 마음 커진 텅 소리 크지 소리 잠긴 듯이 분명히 더 오지고 한 속소리 feel slowly Rockstar every day just to run okay 꿈을 거스네 원치 시끄러웠던 새벽 그 끝은 건너 이끌 채우진 meters 잠긴 듯해 멈춰 Yeah want it want it want it want it want it want it Yeah 그저 난 lonely 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 Yeah 그게 널 뱅게 나는 없어 그런 Never let my love 이제 안녕 and I'm free falling 별들아 모두 편히 자렴 till I be calling no matter where I go 여긴 no home 두려워도 난 더 아래로 and I'll never let my love 따사로운 매일매일 같은 계절 소녀는 잘나지 않아 잠들지도 않는 태양의 입맞춤 누구도 별을 보지 않아 A paradise is full of life 여기를 보고 싶었어 난 내 마지막 피난처 말했어 endless fighting it's the end it's true Never let my love 이젠 안녕 and I'm free falling 별들아 모두 편히 자렴 till I be calling No matter where I go 여긴 no home 두려워도 난 더 아래로 Never let my love falling 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 I can never let my love 아름다웠던 그 모든 게 진실이 아니라 거슬리는 그 거짓을 빼뜨려 해 무책임한 꿈을 원해 마지막 인사를 건넬게 My 필요해 허공위를 달려서 땅을 향해서 소명 central is time Never let my love 이젠 안녕 and I'm free falling 별들아 모두 편히 자렴 till I be calling No matter where I go 여긴 no home 두려워도 난 더 아래로 Never let my love falling falling Never let my love